As a child, I had several types of toy guns. The simplest model was a wooden pop gun. The cork would sail a good 6 inches from the hollow shaft before a string connecting it would go taut, pulling it back for quick reloading. As I grew, I received more realistic toy guns. I remember having a life-size oozie made of hollow black plastic. Pulling the trigger against the resistance of internal gears caused an automatic sound. The gun looked fairly real on the outside, except for the seam running down the middle and the bright orange cylinder around the muzzle. I would imagine up some enemies to aim for before jerking the trigger. Imaginary bullets would soar through my invisible foes while I rolled through the living room or ducked behind the big backyard maple tree. Friends would come over and we'd have make-believe backyard battles with our imaginary arsenals. When taking aim at real people with my plastic gun and imaginary bullets, Mom had an important rule. Don't aim at anyone's face. Summers involved water guns. They ranged from dollar store bright yellow squirting pistols to monster guns with backpack-style water tanks. Bigger guns required manual pumping to build pressure for forcing aggressive streams from plastic chambers all over the water soldiers. No need to imagine the ammunition striking my friends as water gushed from the muzzles. There was no clear objective in a water fight, no time limit, logical conclusion point, desire to get soaked, or desire to stay dry. Unlike real battles, there wasn't much duck and cover. It usually involved several kids out in open yards allowing hydro chaos to take its course. Once someone is covered in water, they can't really get much wetter. That never stopped us from trying until our tanks were dry, though. It was too easy to win and too easy to lose at the same time. It was good, clean fun in the truest sense of the term. Why can't we go to war with super soakers? Nerf guns were my favorite. They were air-propelled devices that fired foam bullets, rubber-tipped foam darts, and foot-long foam arrows. They provided the realistic effect of shooting someone harmlessly while avoiding the mess of water. Nerf battles could happen in any season, as they didn't do much damage to a home's interior, spare the occasional tip picture frame or rattled birdcage. There remained no objective in a Nerf battle. I don't remember what age I was when my synthetic guns went into my toy chest and didn't come back out. More importantly, I don't remember getting my first toy gun, but I know I didn't ask for it. It was given to me because I was a boy, and that's the sort of thing little American boys play with. We were unintentionally conditioned for war by several factors. War stories from the glory days of our elders, and entertaining though oversimplified movies and video games about armies or cowboys and Indians didn't help. In America, it's natural, especially for a boy, to mentally romanticize guns. Several of a boy's heroes wield firearms: police, military, James Bond, John Wayne, and more. Naturally, a youngster thinks of being a hero with a gun, visualizes dropping robbers in their tracks, or defending army bases in imaginary lands far from home where explosions fill the air. The funny thing is that it's rare for young boys to visualize themselves as thieves, even the problem child types with bad attitudes and short attention spans. They usually see themselves as heroes, or anti-heroes at the very worst, like in the movies. Somewhere along the line, however, it changes. Something changes to those young children when positive intentions shift. It's not a loss of innocence, as there's nothing innocent about a kid wanting to gun down a man for stealing a purse with $30 inside. There's a point in young lives when most lose those positive intentions for firearms, while some switch to negative ones, and even fewer keep the positive ones while assuming that they're truly justified in doing so. Of course, even then, they're just intentions.